I see defense counsel, I see both of our defense, and I see the prosecutor. And we have PD present, so we are good to go. Okay, Marty Banks. On the charge of criminal possession of a firearm class 2, I'm finding you guilty. Abby Turk on possession of contraband of the 3rd degree, 3 times possession of a firearm class 2, and possession of explosive, I am finding you guilty. All of those things were in your possession or via constructive possession attributed to you because they were in your vehicle. That is all being proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, as far as terrorism goes, we have had multiple arguments in mitigation and aggravation in regards to sentencing and also the charge itself. The question before me today ends up becoming, do I believe that because some motherfucker no-balls you into doing it, that is a defense? The counsel said multiple times that a reasonable man would not do what Dr. Turk did. I don't disagree. But however, through the testimony of Dr. Mr. Min Huan and Dr. Frederick Frazier, it has become apparent that beyond a reasonable doubt that medical neutrality at Viceroy was compromised.
Isaac celebrating.
Doctors outside of Dr. Turk were held up, intimidated by threats, and stopped from performing their medical duties. We are left with guilty verdicts from Mr. Banks and Mr. Turk in regards to terrorism. We need to then assess sentencing factors, both in mitigation and aggravation. Dr. Turk's actions, if not acting in mitigation as reasonable people, don't drag Class 2 firearms to the hospital to settle twatter beefs, may have crossed the line for criminal charges on his own. Harassment, reckless endangerment, all seem to fit with what Dr. Turk did. Yet there are now questions we have to ask. Can you use someone being a twat on twatter as a mitigation for incitement to violence in its criminal surety that should be pursued separately? Should Dr. Turk also face criminal charges? That's not on me to press those charges. That's not on me to raise a verdict on today. He has not been charged with any crimes. What I'm saying is, Dr. Turk, your actions and your behavior were possibly criminal. And I can't help but at this point that out and say, you were a grade A dickhead. Terrorism deals with the actions on a state level. And as an institution, Viceroy was medically compromised in its ability to perform medical tasks. The court cannot ignore the bail violations of the defendants both being on the run pre-trial, but then they also showed up to court. And apart from a small outburst from Mr. Turk, behaved themselves almost impeccably. I have no complaints about Mr. Banks or Mr. Turk. I almost then see this as a wash, and I'm happy to go with a standard sentencing that was requested by the UPD of 7 and 7 and $1 million from each defendant. I'm not going to stretch and go above and beyond, despite their bail violations. I don't think it's necessary. And I also believe the actions of Dr. Turk were problematic.
Prison transport.
Which is why, at the end of this court case, he is going with the 2 defendants to Bolingbroke for 100 months for contempt of court. That's it. I will now get the defendants billed and they can be placed in custody.
Your Honor. Your Honor,
I would like to make an announcement. I would just like to make an announcement generally to anyone who is present, spread it around, that this is the last hospital terrorism case I will be taking to court. I'll do plea deals for y'all, but you're on your own if you want to fight it. This is the last one for me.
Yeah, that's unreal.
That's good.
Your Honor, could I, do we get time served or no?
Mr. Turk, can you please put your hands up?
How much time have you served?
We both served 4 years.
Yeah, but the plea deal included
Skip the
time
doctor
served
shit.
within it.
Yeah. So
if
we
doctors
were
are going to
offered,
be
we were
allowed
offered
to just be
3 with 7
terrible
parole and $1 million
and
fine. That was what we were offered.
horrible sentences into people, then good luck dealing with that.
This
all
is
the
what
time.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
do.
going to deal with it.
This is what I'm going to do, Marty, right? Because you are currently in breach of your bail
what I'm
conditions, I could
talking
add
about.
extra time. I'm not going to add any extra, but I'm going to give you each 2 years
Dr.
time
Turk
served, so you'll serve 5
made the
and then
whole
7
point
on
for
parole,
me.
okay?
Okay,
And you
thanks.
saw it.
No
Okay,
problem.
so 5 and 7, Your Honor.
Why is a
Yeah, and I'm
doctor
gonna get
be
them
going
both
around
billed
like
and
a
Wait, I
then
thought it was
get
5 and 5.
Okay.
talking
I would also
shit
like
about
a-
those
I would
things.
like a-
I
but now
understand.
it's fine.
That's
Because
matters, yeah.
I basically half their time served because they were currently breaching their bail. That's all I've done, right? So they go instead of full time served, they're going to get 2 years time served, right? So they're going to serve 5 and then 7 on parole.
in here, Ratchet.
Okay.
Can't wait for every doctor to become a gangbanger now.
All right. Buddy, you want to put your hands up for me real quick?
Sir, sir,
That's
can I
good-
get
that's
that
gonna be
with your
fun.
hand?
All right, I'm just gonna be placing you a coast, Marty. All right.
I'm going for
Thanks
cuffs.
for letting us, represent you. Sorry, we couldn't
Yeah,
do
sorry you
better.
got the full time in spite of
Yeah.
us making some
It's
really,
not-
really
it-
solid points
didn't
here.
get the full
It's
time, I
literally
just
not
knocked
getting the
2
full
years
time,
off.
guys.
No. I'm getting more time than I was offered. So please shut the
That's a
fuck
plea
up for
deal.
once in your life.
It's a plea deal, buddy.
You don't know anything. You're a moron, and you're good for nothing.
Yeah, well, I just schooled both of your lawyers, Marty. So.
You didn't school shit, bitch. You're useless.
I wanna kiss my husband.
I still remember you the first day I met you. You're still pathetic, you little fucking
I don't
loser.
remember you, sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Look,
Trust
I
me.
was
I
serious.
know you know me.
Yes.
I know you know me.
I'm gonna
see
stay
you.
strong. I see you.
King.
Hey, make sure you bring your fucking wet panties to the fucking place.
The leather jacket, slick back hair, gold chain.
Motherfucker.
10-4, we're bringing him into the cells.
Chat, just RP. Please. I would like a
Okay,
prison
deluxe-
transport, please.
deluxe,
I would
I'm
like a
here.
prison transport.
Prison
Thank you.
transport?
Yes,
Yep.
please. Thank you.
Please. Yep.